What's up, everybody? This is Hydration here. Today's video, what we're gonna be talking about is the upcoming dates. Yeah, because our last video we was talking about the lucha with the with the Mega Evolution. So this time we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Link. So what we have is in the early we have we actually they had made a mistake because the Casey Cup was supposed to come first, but they put it in the mid. So we having the you know this the duels role, which is this. We did this event a while ago. If you notice that I did a video on this card. So it was this card, and this card was war cards for it, and then now they giving us something way more different. But yeah, it's a rerun, most certainly. So yeah, so this is just the exact same. This is when Yuya went to the secret when they all went to the secret divisions basically. So we have as a reward card we had Colossal I think called Colossus Fighter. So this is a card that Yusei uses more likely Yusei uses is in the secret the deck rep of this. So I don't know if he has a line with this card. But yeah, this card, I know it's a Soul Mode monster, this card. So I'm not exactly sure we getting that. I don't know if we getting that in the box, if they probably giving us this card. But yeah, I just say this card should have been in Duel Links, just to be honest. And then we also had Dragnok, the Empire Warrior. So this is another support of the Empire Warrior. So this card also is a card that could actually end the battle phase when the opponent attacks. So I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't really see them people using pencils that much, except for the Declan's deck and Duels. I could say or is you use hot ice, so I'm not exactly sure with that. So okay, his monster effect once per turn you can attack. You could discard one card and target one order spell cast monster or spell cast monster with 2,000 less. Sometimes you appear as special on the target face down. Okay, so yeah, this could probably do a lot of damage. So you could probably use this in the shadow deck because it is some spellcasters in there. I think so. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah. And this is just an old card, so this is useful. So this gonna come right around the time that the KC Cup is gonna be. So yeah, the KC Cup is gonna last. So the mid we have the KC Cup, which is gonna last until the 21st, which is gonna be over the 22nd. So that's when the late event is. It's gonna be a tour guys bingo, mission bingo. And then we have Yuka Goha. So we already knew this because of the skill. So one thing for sure is we gonna get when could we get um the builder box? Somewhere I think it's gonna be around where the KC Cup is gonna be announced because we gonna have a box that's gonna be around the do this roll event. So that's when we gonna have because we supposed to have it if they gonna schedule it at a later date. So we have to see how that goes. So and then we have the massive update. So this is something that was announced like last year. So we had Go Rush pretty much for last for last year that's what they announced, and then they had Fusion announced. So one thing for sure is that when we think about this, I know that people are indicating that it's something got to do with the day the monsters turn skins. I say no because the reason I say no because the linkers already talk about that, and the people who's in control of the links they already exactly knows about the links and everything that is piloted. The fact that it is this event, the Yuka event, is in the late. This goes to show you it is going to be some rush content that's going to be related to that. So one thing that comes to mind to my mind is either if it's contact fusions or rituals, or they might announce both. So one thing for sure, we don't got that many ritual support that we could think of for Rush because most of it is new. So the fact we getting Handy Lady got some new support, even though some of the deck archetype is kind of different, and some of them like the Handy Lady been in there for quite a while since Savage. I don't know when it was released, when it had reprint, but otherwise, from this, just thinking about this is that this got to be something that's related to Rush because speed dual concept is been going over the board a whole lot. So, like, if I were to just say, like, just contact fusions, because you know that we had they have to announce fusions that was coming, so it's going to be most certainly going to be contact fusions. So we could be able to get that. So the one thing that comes to mind is that if they were to announce it, does that mean we could probably get what kind of contact fusions will we get? I just like if it were to be me, I think they'll probably announce the dark matter thing, and they'll probably announce that when Yuhama will get some kind of alternative skin. It's gonna be an alternative skin event that they're gonna announce. I'm pretty sure the link is gonna be announcing that pretty soon with the other characters because the seventh characters is getting one. It's only Luke. I was just say it's we get like a alternative skin for Luke and Yugioh, so it makes perfectly sense that we do exactly know is that those the two that in Rush that's getting a lot of content if we were to put that together how the way that goes. So we go back here. They have Luke and you go right there. That goes to show you that it's gonna be some kind of rush content. The stuff that's going on with the speed duel, we not expecting it. Like this is already set up already because they've been teasing a whole bunch of cards that come between 1 to 3 months with different types of cards. So like stuff like this, like with the speed sand three and that and the stone one like that. That's something yeah, because I know it's gonna be they're gonna announce the Chronicle feature, the new feature of it, and then it's gonna be they're gonna let you purchase with the what's the what's that called the Chronicle chips with so you could be able to use the Chronicle chips for different backgrounds because they're gonna announce more backgrounds. It's totally a new character that we know we're gonna be getting around. I just say next month or so. Not the next one that's coming up, but the other months in October most likely. So like the stuff that comes between 1 to 3 months, this is something that they already announced. So it's not gonna be no speed of content because we already getting cards that's exactly coming. Because we still like one thing for sure is wait, it's gonna be a crystal beat. So pretty much this is probably gonna be if Jesse gets some kind of event where they just give him a skill that's associated with that. So yeah, we still don't know how way that would go. So just like that, they be announcing something that's similar how they did with the Merrick event when doing the stream. But the ceremony, what they gonna do, that's probably gonna announce the next speed duel box. That's what they gonna announce for speed. That'll probably be the only thing that they'll announce. So like some of these what was I saying? Yeah, some of these card um sleeves and stuff is most likely for the KC Cup that you could get. So so that's So it's like more likely we be getting like we still waiting for the skill for Luke, and then well basically this is Roman skill, and then the power average skill is for certain characters just as Roman, the other seven characters that you gotta get for drop called the drop reward thing. So yeah, but yeah, otherwise from that yeah, so like the Chronicle feature thing was open way before they had Rush Dual Fusion. So the thing is that like its contact fusion is the same as regular fusion. I don't really think it is because it lets you summon a monster without using polarization. So it's a little bit way more different because most of the time that doesn't like I don't think it does because most of the time I did contact fusion with Jaden and when I was doing the duel on GX back then, they didn't count that as a fusion. That was a whole different thing. So they call it as a special summon, well, most likely. So like Euclid is supposed to have some kind of reprint for you, basically for the baseball utopia, because we still getting some more gems that's exactly coming up. So like this, the championship, we gonna get this pretty much when the tournament starts, and you can watch it on the you can watch it on Duel Links too, because they got the time schedule, which you can watch it, or you can watch it on any of the stream service that's what they have. So these are different ones that you can pretty much get. Some of these gonna have something to do with the KC Cup, or most likely not. But yeah, so yeah, so we still waiting for the to see what this gonna have. We still early in the stages because next week on the 31st is when we will get it. So this is like an alternative um card of this card, and then they got a bundle thing that you have to pay like up to $18 for this bundle. Get three of these because I don't really think it's rare for you to even have three of these unless if it was Dark Magician or Blue Eyes is probably the easiest ones that you can get. But this one, I don't really think you would be able to get this because this is a prize thing for the people who wins the TCG championship. If they win, whoever wins in first place, they get the three packs. It's gonna be like an template thing, a protected thing in the frame. So this is how much. Yeah, because imagine this may even cost you even more if you want to buy it. So most likely, just say that that's the way it goes around that thing. So yeah, because the bundle was 15 packs, and then you get the art, yeah, basically the art on artwork of the breaker, the magical order, and the skills already. You could actually get the skill from the card trailer, so that's nothing. Then the icon. This don't really seem like it's worth it $18 to be honest. Like all the other ones. And this is the Chronicle feature thing that they was talking about. So we'll see how the way that goes. So like the Duel Monsters character skins is having their own background music. Because if you notice that most of the characters in Duel Monsters they have the almost the same theme song background music. It's nothing different. So they're gonna have three new duelists. So one thing, if I were to guess, one of them could be Serenity, maybe, or it could be some other character that's in the Duel Monsters thing, whatever new character. But they did also stated that it was a new character that was pretty much coming at the moment. So yeah, it's most likely a new character that's coming. So they did announce it's a new character that's exactly coming. We exactly don't know if it's the Duel Monsters game. They are. This is a whole different thing. This Duel Monsters game. So if I were to guess the next Speedo character, I would just say it's either Atticus or if it's Shark and Maria and they very that's why I just think I think that's what it could be. And then they have also the background ID. So this is more likely for the first three characters, I guess, for young Yuki, Kaiba, or it's just Joey. So the ID links and the game skins don't have nothing to do with the massive update because they already talking about this. We're not getting no new world because it has to be related to the Yu-Gi-Oh shows always going towards Goros. It has to be related to that. They can't use Sky's Right. They cannot use the Chronicles. The only thing we could get from the Chronicles is just the card sleeves or just like the game match and stuff that they have for it. Or we get some kind of icon thing for it and just get some of the alternative artwork of the card. Because I noticed that one thing I did notice is that that is our alternative artworks that they could give us for the box. It is the World Championship box. Also, they should be announcing something about that too. Just as you know, but the only way we'll know about this is on the 31st, most certainly. Is when the championship ceremony, so it is most considered to be rushed. I definitely know that, and we definitely already know that these cards are going to be ranked, basically ranked tickets that you have to get. So this is a celebration, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a box that they don't have that featuring alternative art. So the other cards, I guess, probably some new ones or something. I say. So these are all the icons. I don't know if this is gonna come from the KC Cup or they just gave us to us. I think most likely some of this stuff is coming from the KC Cup. And then also we're gonna have some kind of code too for the fan. I think we already got it already. I'm not exactly sure, but it's gonna be at the tournament. Then we get into the code. So that's gonna be this weekend. So just make sure if you want that, then that'd be it. But most concerningly, if I were to even guess like any other concept fusion monsters, it'd be something considered with being dark minded. And so if I were to just consider like which would come first, let's see, totally this and this. Let's see, not that. What's the other one? Yeah, this one and it'll be this one too. So this would probably be the other concept. I don't really think like I know the heroes could do it. I think the heroes could do it. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's a lot of other concept fusion. That Tiger has some, and then is I know Yuga has one. Yeah, obviously Yuga is that. And then several just has one. Yeah, Yu Hamu definitely does have one. So yeah, that's all I could just think about what it is. I think it's got something to do with Rush, most certainly, because they don't add that much stuff for Rush anyways. Just the boxes and edges. Announce some of the characters. That's all. But that's it. Well, that's all I have for this video. So I just want to give you that's what you think it may be because I know it was rushed the last time because they announced the fusions and then they announced Gold Rush as the open world. So since it's not going to be an open world, it's going to be well, most likely related towards the Chronicle feature, and you'll be able to buy the use the Chronicle chips to buy the background, home background, and some of the background music that they gonna add it and then it's going to be something related to Rush, which they're going to announce contact fusions, or they may just announce rituals and contact fusions. So we'll see how that goes. So be sure to subscribe and drop a like, and